see it? Check one, check one. Whoa. This is good. This is different. I'm used to reading stuff on my phone. This is gonna throw me off.
Very bright.
Are you ready? I feel like the mic's not gonna pick this up.
Ready as a diamond in an ice storm?
No, it's as hard as a diamond in an ice
You
storm.
knocked over your big head.
That's all right. I'm trying to move some of this over so I can get the mic in front of my face. All right. Are you ready? So this is
Is you ready?
This is No Sleep is like a form of the creepypastas like we've been reading. But this is the number one, like I sorted it the other day. This is the number one no sleep story on Reddit. So for what it's worth, I've heard the story before.
So wait, I'm not going to have any sleep tonight?
No Sleep is, it's a sub of Reddit, but it's creepy stories. So...
Hit me with your best shot. Y'all saw what happened on the serial killer episode. It was not face.
All right. My sugar daddy asked me for weird favors.
Well, there you go.
All right.
We already start off.
Are you excited? I'm trying to get this so I could be by the mic. All right. His Tinder profile said he was 45, but he looked to be in his early 30s at most. Looking for a sugar baby. $700 weekly, no sex.
Already fucking weird. No sex. Why would you pay anybody? Do you just want a companion? They have groups for that.
Well, he just needs a little help. It sounded too good to be true, but as a broke university student, I was willing to take my chances. I swiped right, and Tinder let me know it was a match.
Tinder.
His message came seconds later. Hey there, sweetheart. I cringed at that word. I hated it, but $700 was $700. So I sucked it up and replied, hey.
Do you want to do the voice thing?
Well, you could do it. So this is
You're going to show me where I'm going to talk.
So the black part, the dark part.
Okay.
His name was Jack, and he told me he owned his business, although he never specified what kind of business it was. We talked for a while before he asked me for my Venmo and sent the first payment. After a few minutes, I got the notification. I stared at the $700 for at least 20 minutes, expecting to wake up from a dream at any second, but it wasn't a dream.
You still there?
I clicked on the message. Well, actually, that would be him. So, sorry. You still there? I clicked on the message.
Yeah, sorry. If you don't mind me asking, what were you looking for in return?
You gotta get the mic closer.
Oh.
This is new. We're experimenting with this, with Sam reading them, so it's a little bit different. I stared at the chat until he replied, I'm just looking for you to do a few favors for me. That sounded like it was going to be sexual to me.
Like what?
For example, the first thing I need for you to do is pick up a delivery. Hang on, just scroll down here. That sounded innocent enough, but I was expecting there to be some kind of twist. $700 to pick up a package? Come on, even I wasn't that naive.
From the post office or something?
No, I'll send you the address, but I'd rather not do this through Tinder. You got Kick? Or you can give me your number? Kick? What was this, 2011? I decided to give him my number instead, and he texted me the address immediately, followed by the address to his house where I would have to drop off the package. I'm not home right now, but there's a key at the bottom of the blue flower pot near the door. Go inside, put the package on the coffee table in the living room, make sure that you lock the door when you go inside the house, and lock it again when you leave. I grabbed my car keys and wallet and got into the car, putting the address into Google Maps.
Got it.
My phone buzzed as I backed out of the driveway. I'm serious. Lock the door both times, please.
We're gonna need a tablet.
Yeah, the laptop's huge. It's so hard to, it'd be much easier with a tablet. I thought that was a little excessive, but I promised him that I would. The house looked abandoned. It had a broken chain link fence around it with a small door that was hanging on to dear life. It stuck out like a sore thumb, surrounded by houses that were a lot nicer than his in comparison.
Wait, so this is girl talking. Should I read it?
Well, I mean, that's the whole story. You're going to read the whole thing then.
Oh, never mind. I
yeah.
don't want to do that shit.
Yeah. I don't think you have any more. Well, there's some more stuff coming out. You're here for jack shit? I looked up to see a man standing in the open doorway of the house. He looked up almost the entire space, his head skimming the top of the door frame. He was huge in height and muscles, and his entire torso was covered in tattoos.
Yeah, I guess.
I replied, not moving from my spot on the sidewalk. Stay right there, he said. I did. I don't think I would have moved if he had asked me to. I looked around and realized there was no one else on the street. I was a 21-year-old woman alone in the street. I gripped my car keys. A few minutes later, the man came back out carrying a cardboard box. It was about the size of a shoebox, but stained and damp on some of the corners. Can you open your car? He asked. I opened the trunk, not wanting that inside of my car, and he set it in. All right, here you go, he said.
Thanks.
I replied. I walked around to the driver's side of the car and opened the door. Oh, one more thing, he said. I looked at him. Watch out, he said. I didn't reply. I blasted my music as I drove to Jack's house, hoping it would drown out the anxiety. It didn't. I parked my car in the stone driveway and stayed inside the car, admiring the house. It was a huge house with stone pillars on the front porch and the greenest grass I had ever seen in my life. I turned the car off and got out. I grabbed the package and walked to the front door, getting the key from where he said it would be. I opened the door and stepped in, closing it behind me. I thought about what he had said, about locking the door when I got inside. I thought that was a little overboard, but as I started closing the door, something made me reach out and lock it. I walked inside, my feet cushioned by the thick maroon carpet, and admired the inside of the house. All the furniture was wooden and looked incredibly expensive. I would have finished school a dozen times with the money that it took to furnish this place. I set the package down on the coffee table. As I walked to the door, I heard a phone ring from somewhere inside the house. In my pocket, my phone buzzed. I took it out to look. Don't answer any calls that aren't from Martin. I put my phone back and followed the sound of the phone poking my head into a few different rooms before I found it in an office. I walked over to the desk and looked at the caller ID. Incoming call from Jack. That was odd. I grabbed my phone to look at the message again. I was starting to get a little bit creeped out and decided I wouldn't answer. Just to be safe, I left the house, remembering to lock the door as I left. I've done a few more favors for Jack since then. I drove a BMW to a random park in another city, only to get out and drive a different car back to Jack's house. He had me meet one of his employees at lunch, who then gave me a briefcase to deliver to the first house I had gone to and told me he would know if I looked inside. On several occasions, he asked me to drive down to that same house and stay with the guy, whose name was Julio, for a certain amount of time. In total, I've made around $3,500. Most recently, Jack asked me to stay in his house overnight. I woke up to a text message from him. I need you to spend the night at my house. What do you think this guy's up to, if you had to guess?
Like I said.
What do you think? This is a podcast. You're supposed to talk about things.
Drug trafficking, maybe?
That was my thought. Like when I was like, this guy's, and that's kind of the implied thing. It's like, oh, he's smuggling drugs or bodies or something. I hadn't ever seen him in person, but I had talked to him on the phone a few times. He proceeded to tell me he would pay me $1,000 to spend the night at his house, provided that I followed a few rules. Are you staying at this guy's house?
Fuck no.
You're a poor college student.
I had to lock the door behind me and lock it. Like, no.
Locking the door is safe.
Like, come on, girls.
I
Be
lock-
smarter than this shit.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, she met him. He's a nice guy on Tinder, and
Nice guy on Tinder that you never met in person.
He's giving her
You've
all
never
this money.
seen.
Well, he's getting all this money. I mean,
And he has a house you go to, but someone meets you at that house and confronts you.
saying maybe she's saving up for a nice boob job or something that she wants to get or
Fucking
something.
put it on a credit card.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, you know.
They will give you a line of credit when you go get your tits done.
I drove to his house that evening. The driveway was empty, and it normally was, but the porch light was on. I walked up, unlocked the door, went inside, and locked it again.
Good girl.
Yeah, good girl. Oh, sorry. This does not turn sexual. I thought it would. Everything in the house looked the same. Jack had told me over the phone that he would leave the list of rules on the dining room table. I set all my stuff down in the living room. My bags looked like garbage compared to the fancy furniture in there. I wandered into the kitchen and then into the dining room. Sure enough, there was a piece of paper on the wooden table held down by an empty glass. Lock the door when you come in. Only answer calls from Marvin. Don't turn on any faucets between 9 p.m. and 11 p.m. Don't open the door for anyone, no matter who they say they are, after 10 p.m. If the door to the closet at the end of the hall is open, sleep in the library. If closed, sleep in any of the other bedrooms.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
She's like, I don't know, I just want my tits so bad. Like, I don't know what to do.
I would so get fucking strapped.
So, that's not the end of the list. But when I was first read this, I was thinking, girl, this ain't it. This ain't it. Like, this is not.
Is the top creepypasta. Like,
This is the number one no sleep story on Reddit.
just to be clear, if there are dumb fucking bitches in the world like this, like,
It doesn't have baby girl.
god damn, this generation is fucking
She's
failed.
like, well, I do like $1,000.
We are failed.
She
They
about to
just
pay-
want money.
She's about to pay off that Kia, okay? Let me go back to my list here.
Only calls.
Hang on. Let me scroll down. The gardener comes at midnight.
That's fucking shitty.
If he starts knocking on the windows, hide. Turn the TV on and let it play static through the night. Do not forget to do this, in all caps.
Seriously?
Help yourself to anything in the fridge. I'll pay you in the morning. Good night.
Are they fucking zombies? They're only working at midnight? Are you kidding me?
If you gave me this list and I had a gun on me, I'd be like, no, I'm good. I'm gonna head out. Like, I got some stuff to do at the house anyway. Like, I laundry and some other stuff I was gonna work on.
I gotta go wash my fucking hair.
Like, no, bro. Like, this was the list that I was like, and she's like, well, I guess I'll stay. I've already said I would.
I bet her name's Becky. Wait, did we already cross that? What was her name?
I don't think it said
Don't
her
go
name.
back up.
I don't think it said her name.
I bet her name's Becky Lynn.
Her name's definitely something.
We'll go to Boston names. Yeah. Jimmy Lynn, Becky Lynn, Sophia Lynn,
Tammy Lynn.
Tammy Lynn.
I made sure to follow all the rules. To be honest, I was regretting my decision, but seeing as I was already here and I was already getting paid, I decided to stay anyway. I figured as long as I followed all the rules, I'd be perfectly fine. Still, it felt odd. What was this? A haunted house?
You think?
Probably some kind of murder house. Probably not a good idea to be there.
Jeez.
But the gardener coming at midnight.
I mean, the gardener comes at midnight.
I've
He's
been
burying.
If he knocks on the window, hide. Like, what?
What?
Bro, why I gotta hide from the
Because he's
gardener?
hiding bodies, he wants to hide yours.
Why am I hiding from the gardener?
Like, what the fuck?
No.
I'm just gonna keep eating these.
Listen, nevertheless, I lounged around the house for a few hours, as I was planning on going to sleep around 9, since that's the time that all the weird shit would begin to happen. At 8:50, I brushed my teeth using the faucet for the last time before 9. I checked the closet in the hallway, and upon seeing that it was open, I moved my stuff into the library and got ready to sleep on the couch. Like this
Run, bitch, run!
like you are in a scary movie. This is like
This is like that movie Haunted or Hide and Seek.
I picture like Marlon Wayans popping up like Scary Movie, being like, "Run, bitch, run!"
It's like that movie Hide and Seek.
I don't remember that one. I don't remember Hide and Seek.
Oh my god, are you serious? They made a second one. We already watched the first one.
Did we? I don't remember that movie at all.
Where she goes. I won't get off topic. Go.
I locked the doors just in case and laid on the couch scrolling through my phone. I hadn't gotten any more messages from Jack, and I started to think up scenarios and reasons as to why he had such strict, particular set of rules in his house. I had dozed off. Oh, fuck me. I clicked off. There we go. I had dozed off at some point because at exactly 10:16 p.m., I was woken up by the doorbell ringing. I was about to get up to check, but then I remembered the rule. Don't open the door for anyone, no matter who they say they are, after 10 p.m. I stayed on the couch, trying not to move, paranoid that they would hear even the slightest sound. It's the
I was gonna do it.
No, well, I mean, it's a lady cop, but it's the police. Open up. It's the police. Open up. That's not as scary. I didn't move.
Hello, it's the police. Open up, or we're coming in.
So these are police lines.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm
okay.
fucking it up.
No,
All
it's
right,
okay.
I'll
it's
just
okay.
shut the fuck
You're
up.
doing
I'll
great.
Just sit over
You're
here.
doing great.
I'll just sit over here.
Here, I'll like point at you or something.
Okay.
Hello, it's the police. Open up, or we're coming in. That's my police voice. He's got a gun. Shoot! I'm like, no.
Stop.
I'm just a college girl. I don't know what's happening. There was silence. I still didn't move, but I could hear my heartbeat in my ears. There was silence for a while after that. Then the doorbell rang again. Hey, it's Jack. Let me in. It sounded like Jack, but still, I didn't get up. He would have a key, wouldn't he? Why would he need me to let him in? This continued for almost a full hour. Different people would ring the doorbell, announce themselves, and then disappear when I didn't respond. I was finally able to fall full asleep, and the gardener never came. How were you able to fall asleep? Like, there's no way. I'd be like, nope, we're just gonna be hanging out in the kitchen with a weapon. When I woke up the next morning, I heard someone in the kitchen. I got up slowly and unlocked the door as quietly as possible, taking my phone with me and walking across the living room and into the kitchen. I stopped at the entrance and peered in. It was Jack. He was standing in front of the stove, stirring something as the coffee machine brewed on the counter behind him. Hey, good morning, he said when he saw me.
Hi.
I replied nervously. I hadn't seen him in person before, but he looked exactly like his pictures did online. Scrambled eggs, he asked, motioning to the pan and with a wooden spoon.
Yeah, thanks.
I replied, walking over to take the plate from him. I ate my breakfast and drank some coffee in silence. So how was it, he asked.
It was okay. Nothing super freaky happened.
I replied. Cool, he replied. I'm sorry. There was an awkwardness in the room.
Oh, I think I'm gonna go now. I have class.
I didn't, but I really wanted to get out of there. Oh no, yeah, sure, I'll talk to you some other time, he replied. I grabbed my stuff and he walked me out to my car. I could see him standing in the driveway staring at me as I left. When I got home, I unpacked all my stuff and I noticed that I still had the list with me. I sat on the bed and read it again. I felt my body tense up as I realized I had forgotten something. Turn the TV on and let it play on static through the night. Do not forget to do this. Turn the TV on and let it play on static throughout the night. Do not forget to do this. Do not forget to do this, in all caps. I stared at the words on the page until they lost meaning. Beside me, my phone buzzed, snapping me back to reality. It was the $1,000 payment. I looked at my phone and then back at the list. Maybe it wasn't an important step. As I was thinking this over, a text from Jack came in. I'm not in town right now. I should be back next week, so you're free from running any more errands for me until then. Just send the payment. Go do something fun. I stared at the message and read it again and again and one more time for good measure. I'm not in town right now. I thought back to this morning and how Jack was in his house, how he gave me breakfast. I'm not in town right now. Within minutes, a new text came in, this time from a number that I didn't recognize. Did you forget to do something? The text was followed by a picture of Jack, or whoever this version of Jack was, standing in front of the TV. I didn't respond. Next came another picture. This one was from outside my house. It was followed by another text. Watch out. And that's the end of it. What do you think then, love? It's not bad. That's better than some of the ones we've read.
Yeah.
I'll give it. The biggest thing is the old school no sleep creepypasta style was like that, where it just ends, and you're like, what happened? What was the? Like, that's what we talked about on some of them. Some people will get into that too quick, but that one had a cool build up. And then honestly, like, you could have written that thing up and had it go much longer than that. Mm-hmm. But, you know, what do you think about that one?
It wasn't bad, but maybe when that one's written, bitches were stupid.
Yeah, I think that one's 7.
Bitches are a
7
little
or
bit
9 years
smarter
old.
now. We're a little bit smarter.
I don't know. I don't have money, and I'm on Tinder,
Like,
and I'm just looking for something.
God.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, that was the, like.
If I was a single white female right now,
Why you gotta be white? Why you can't be a black female?
I was
you don't like black people?
if I was a single female right now,
Okay.
that would have totally turned me off and said, this shit ain't right.
Yeah. When I first read
And
it,
to be honest, when I was 18, 19, 20, I could have seen that. That shit ain't right then.
No.
And that shit was, like, how old am I?
you're old. When,
Fuck you. So it was like 22 years ago. Like, I still wouldn't have done it. Like, I was broke at one point. I still wouldn't have done that
when
shit.
she saw the list and she's like, okay, this is probably fine. I was like, run, bitch, run! Like, what are you doing? Like, how the hell do you stay? The gardener comes in. That's the creepiest line.
The gardener comes in at midnight?
No, the gardener comes at midnight. If he knocks on any of the windows, hide. Bruh. Like, I'd have been like, all right, let me get my shit and get out.
So here's my whole thing.
I'm done.
What the fuck was he?
So.
Was he a vampire?
No.
Was he a drug dealer?
No. I think it's some kind of. So here's the whole thing. With the no sleep and the creepypastas, that's why they do that. Because then what we're talking about right now is what they want to happen. The whole, what was he? So you can speculate what you just said. Was he a drug dealer? Was he what'd you say? A vampire? So.
Or a pedophile?
They throw in a bunch of generalizations and you have no idea what it actually was. I don't think that the author intended for him to be anything specific. It's just, it is what it is, basically. You know, could have been some type of demon or something, but like, bruh, you got a weird ass house. Like, why are you leaving Liz? Why can't you just be here to do this? You know?
Here's my thing.
What's up?
Ladies, you find this shit on Tinder, run. Don't swipe, what is it, left or right? What do you do on Tinder? Do you swipe left or right?
I don't know. Right?
If you want them, left. If you don't,
I believe that's the correct.
Swipe left, bitches. Swipe left.
Unless that's not correct, then please don't listen to Samantha
Yeah,
and get
don't-
yourself into a situation.
I don't know what Tinder is. I'm happily married. I don't even know what the app is.
I'm going to check, because we're live on YouTube. I'm going to check to see if anyone's on there and if there's any comments or anything. Hold, please. Let me squeeze behind you. You got to move. You're not moving. You're supposed to move when I do that. So I can
Maybe
fit
you should
behind
do more cardio.
We had a couple people just, say how are you and stuff like that. So,
Peeking in.
yeah. I'll stop this. We can wrap it up. Let me squeeze back in.
Seriously.
Here, move your whole body. There, see, this is what I wanted you to do. Okay? Like that. There you go.
But
Now we're cooking with
my
gas.
shins.
So, I don't know. I really would like some feedback if you guys like the creepypastas. People are watching them, so there's just not a lot of comments. But I'm kind of... They're fun to do, whether we make fun of them or they're super serious, but I like doing them, so... we can
We
wrap
may
this one
not
up.
do one next weekend, but we'll
Yeah,
do,
we're gonna do
but
probably
we
our
will
regular
do,
podcast.
But we will do a podcast next weekend.
Yeah, we'll probably do a regular. We're actually a couple behind, so these are like we're in St. Patrick's Day stuff. So when we're recording this, I've got a creepypasta I've got to release, the regular podcast we just released, and then this one. So, and then we're going to go on vacation and record some. So we're kind of stacking these up, which is good to do. In case we have a week where we can't do it or something,
If you
but
guys-
we try to be more consistent with it.
If you guys just let me know how pretty I am.
Yeah, just if you want to say Sam's pretty. It's so cringy, but the whole like, comment, subscribe bullshit, it helps. And like I've said before, we are on Spotify. So
And we're
if you
gonna
guys-
get shirts soon.
Oh, Sam's getting us some shirts made up. I think we ought to just replicate the Sam shirt that you made me, and see if we can sell those puppies.
I don't need everyone walking around my face.
I think that'd
on
be
their
cool.
shirts.
Like one of you, we're gonna make like a podcast. One of you chugging beer and
We can.
shotgunning stuff.
We can,
Like that'd be cool.
but only you can wear it. We're not selling it.
No, we're gonna sell it to people. Someone at your work is gonna see somebody wearing it at Walmart and be like, what is that? Some man?
I'm gonna wear it in the next
Is that
episode.
her?
I have to pack it for the vacation. I'm wearing it on the next episode. I'm wearing the shirt with me on it in the next episode.
All right. Well, we will see you guys next week. Later, much. Stay creepy.